Okay, guys, how is everybody doing? Welcome to not a Let's Play, but a walkthrough of Final Fantasy X. We are using the HD version of the game, hence that lengthy loading screen at the start. So we're just going straight in, new game. We're picking the standard sphere grid. If you're an American, you've never played the original, or if you're new to the game completely, I say original, I mean international. The expert sphere grid starts you off in the middle of the sphere grid with every character, and you can go off and do pretty much whatever you want with them. It's very powerful early game, but I believe it has less overall nodes, so the potential for maxing out your characters isn't as great as with the standard sphere grid. And since if I was picking the expert sphere grid, I would just continue along each character's normal path anyway, we'll go with standard. So this is the first cutscene. I might talk over the cutscenes. I don't know. It seems likely. I feel like I'm doing it right now. So I don't know. But like I said, this isn't a Let's Play, it's a walkthrough. Although it's probably going to have a lot of Let's Play-like flavor to it, because I've never done a walkthrough before. But anyway, hopefully it'll be pretty thorough. I know even in this first video I've already missed an item. But I knew the item was there, I just couldn't find it. So, I'll tell you where it is. Don't you worry. This is also 20 minutes long. Most episodes are going to be around 20 minutes, I would say. Just because this game has so much cutscenes and talking and stuff that to get a decent amount of gameplay gotten through takes about 20 minutes, roughly. This, of course, is our main character. I'm going to avoid spoilers, so that's one thing. I won't spoil this, because if you are using it as a walkthrough, the last thing you want is spoilers, so there will be no spoilers in this. So I'm not even going to say the main character's name.
Listen to my story.
It's Fred Savage. It's not Fred Savage.
This may be our last chance.
Because you name him yourself, obviously, so it doesn't matter. But once we have named him, I'll say what I think his name is. And I'll tell you how I'm going to be pronouncing it. Because that is obviously a topic of some debate. Final Fantasy X is how to pronounce the main character's name. I'm going to stick with the typically accepted version, and it's what he's called in Kingdom Hearts when you meet him in Kingdom Hearts. So I'm going to go with that, and I hope that doesn't bother you. So here's some NPCs. Well, like I said, this is the HD version. If you're playing the PS2 version, which you can easily emulate and run at 1080p, assuming it's the international version, everything's going to be the same. If it's the American version, like the original US NTSC version, there'll be some small differences, like some moves are better, and a lot of the endgame content just isn't there, like they added it for the international version. So here's our guy. He's just gonna walk over here. I'm recording this commentary after the fact, because I had to edit so much and fast forward things. So there it is, Titus. Looks like Titus, doesn't it? And if it was a name from a sensible language, it would be Titus, but it's from Japanese, so I guess it's Titus. So there you go.
Do this.
Titus. He's a bit of a ladies' man, as you can see.
What seat?
He's blocking the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Okay. And then you talk to these little children.
Can you sign this?
You have to do it. You have to talk to these people. So this is walkthrough content right here.
Alrighty.
As easy as it is.
Me too.
Take it easy.
Easy peasy.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Now, I've played quite a bit further than this before I started recording the commentary. There's something to say, because this is the HD version, and when I started it, I hated the look of Tidus's face. They changed his face. I don't know why, but they just completely changed the architecture of his face. But no, I'm used to it, I don't even care. I was just looking at him there and thinking, yeah, that's Tidus. Doesn't look weird to me. So now this part, this is where I missed the items. There's a couple of potions you can get here. Now you're going to see me running around like a dumbass, talking to everybody multiple times, except for the one person I was supposed to talk to multiple times who gives you the potions. So I'll point her out when we talk to her. You'll also notice Tidus's necklace is still just a texture and it doesn't look great on his chest there, but anyway.
Shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jack,
I'm going to talk over this guy too, but you can read his
My dad
doodads.
must have been his biggest fan.
His
I knew how
subtitles.
sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
Okay.
Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
I think it's that girl
I
in the
went running
pink,
straight
the yellow
back home.
stockings.
We
She'll
sat
say something about not being able to get a ticket.
all night. My dad
No.
and I never talked so much.
No, not her.
Whoa.
It's somebody. Someone's like, I couldn't get a ticket for the game.
Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack
Is
Memorial
it this girl?
tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to
No.
the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C
So maybe it's
South.
that girl. No, she's running up
I
and
know
down.
there's a lot
Oh,
of
I bet
people
that
out
is
there
her.
today to see the
I
star
have no
of the
idea.
Abes. In just 1 year, he's
Okay.
become the team's
Somebody
leading
here will
player.
give you potions if you talk to
He's
them
Jack's
twice.
blood and a
I
new
thought it was
hope
her,
of
but maybe it's not.
baseball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
I messed up clearly. I don't know. There are potions to be gotten here somewhere. I thought I talked to everybody, but maybe not. Oh, I bet it's her. Yeah, that's her. Talk to her 3 times and you'll get potions, I think. Damn it. Okay, well anyway. After that, I just leg it out of here. Talk to some of these people again because I was freaking out. I was like, where are the potions? I know there are potions here. Where are they? Somebody help me. I cannot find them, but anyway. You know, I made notes before I did this playthrough, and on the notes it said one of these people has a potion. So, you know, it happens. So, yeah. We've got a cutscene coming up now. Also, look at this loading screen.
Make way!
Just for that. Loaded basically nothing, and it takes ages to do it. PS2 had faster loading times than PS3.
Hey, let go!
So yeah, you fight your way through the crowd, pose at them, do that kind of weird water barrier. This game has a lot of water going on. But anyway, here's a cutscene. This is a good cutscene. I remember before Final Fantasy X ever came out, I got a demo disc of some magazine and it had this cutscene on it. I think it may have had up to the first boss on it, actually. But anyway, I remember it. It just blew my mind. Ah. Never mind the cheesy metal music. Which actually I have a soft spot for this particular song, even though I'm not a fan of the genre. It's just from Final Fantasy X. But get a load of this. Tidus, as we've noticed, he's a bit of a celebrity. He has groupies. He's a blitzball player. There's a man in a coat. I don't know who that is. Anyway, there's a tidal wave again. Who knows what's going on? Certainly not me. No, there's something in the tidal wave. This is blitzball. It's like really violent underwater soccer, I want to say. Really not soccer. I mean, you do everything with your hands, but I don't know. It's an underwater ball game anyway, because everyone in this world can hold their breath for eternity, which is good, I guess. So the buildings are melting for some reason. Cool. You do get to play this game later on, and it's, well, some people really like it. I don't, but there's a mandatory game of it that you have to play, and I'll get you through that. I'll get you. You can win that. It's really hard, but if you play it right, you can win. So here we go. Town is falling apart because of the tidal wave with the thing in it. This is a really cool cutscene though, isn't it? This game has some great cutscenes. So I was still freaking out about that potion that I missed here. So I'm going to try to talk to a couple of people who you can't actually talk to them. But I was like, where is the potion? I was just losing my mind. I was running around here. Is there a potion over here? No. Oh, because I told you where it was. Anyway.
Orin!
There was Orin. That's his name. Orin. Okay.
What are you talking about?
So, come on guys, give me the potion. No, they don't have the potion. I gave up on the potion at this point. But anyway. That should indicate how well this walkthrough is going to go. I missed the first item in the game. Don't let it get to you.
Huh? It begins.
What's going on?
What? Don't cry.
That's another thing with this game. Everyone gives Titus shit for crying. Don't cry. You gonna cry? Stop crying. He's a bit of a crybaby. That's okay. He's in touch with his feelings. So now, after this loading screen, we get into our first battle.
Not this way.
Look,
Orin is a cool dude, by the way. If you can't already tell by his sunglasses and his one arm in a sling, he's the coolest character in the game. So now the tidal wave is a sphere.
we called it sin.
Again, this game is obsessed with spheres. There we go. Sin. Get used to hearing about sin, guys. Here we go. The first enemies in the game, they're really easy. If you die here, I will be amazed. I assume you can die, like if you attack yourself or whatever.
Take it.
But you have a hard time. So Orin gives us a sword, and pulls Titus up with one arm, because his other arm is too busy being a badass.
A gift
So that's cool.
reject.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
So basic strategy here.
These ones don't matter.
Select attack.
True.
and you won't have any problems. You can see the turn order in that little column on the right side of the screen. You can use that to judge which enemy to hit. You know, if you hit the one who's about to have his turn, he'll die. He won't get his turn, and then you might get through the next guy a bit quicker. Here, don't bother attacking the ones behind you. I think I attacked one of the ones behind me, but you know, that's just the way I am. So yeah, you know, you can go around with different ones. So I went for D, I think, because he had the next turn, but obviously he's behind you, so that doesn't matter. You just need to kill the ones in front. So pop, and off you go. I think there's another cutscene. Okay, up here, this is the first boss of the game. Don't worry about this boss, because he can't kill you. So, what we have here is... Okay, he uses Demi, and he spams Demi at you. That's his only move he uses. And it can only reduce your health by a fixed percentage of your current health. So it can never kill you. It'll bring you down to 1 hit point at the most. The Sin Spawn Arms, or Amez, got 2,400 health, and he can't ever kill you. So this is just a boring fight. This is Orin's Overdrive. You just press the buttons on screen, and he does something cool. That's it. All the enemies that could have killed you are gone, so it's just the boss. So I fast forward this because it's really boring. So there you go. Demi cannot kill you. So now we're in fast forward. We're just gonna get through this. It's Tidus's Overdrive sword play. Do the little flip. No. So you can watch your health. Demi will do less and less damage every time, and you're in no danger in this fight. So just keep hitting him. There we go. So he's dead. Finally. And we can move on. Once he eventually fades away. And just fades to black, I know. So just beyond here is the first save point. The game's going to explain it here, but I might have skipped the text really fast. Yeah, well, there you go. You save your game. I'm going to show you this time, but after this I edit out the save screen. And then the save sphere will also restore all your health and magic points. So you can just hang around save spheres and you'll be fine. Useful for grinding if you need to level up a bit later in the game. Just hang out with save points.
Orin, let's get out of here.
Weird expected.
Huh? Give me a
But
break,
for now,
man.
let's follow Mr. Cryptic to another cutscene. Oh no, more fights. Oh yeah, this fight. I could have fast forwarded this one as well because it's similarly tedious. But yeah, basically, the game tells you how to get through here. So maybe I shouldn't even talk. I'm gonna talk anyway. I'm gonna talk about something else. What am I gonna talk about? I got nothing else to talk about, so I'm just gonna talk about this. These Sin Spawn will be like trying to get you and stuff, and that's fine. But you got loads of health, you're not worried. So you know, just keep killing them for a while. Doesn't really matter if you kill them in front or behind you, because they fill in. Generally, if one of their wings starts to flicker, which I think you'll see now, you want, yeah, like that. You want to kill that one because he'll use a more powerful attack on his next turn.
Could be bad.
But then Orange like, huh, I know what to do.
What?
So you attack this thing,
Trust me, you'll see.
you know, just attack it, wail into it. Don't bother attacking Sin Spawn, even if their wings are flickering. Just ignore them. It's not that dangerous of a move. There you go, spines. It's like 70 damage. There you go. Who cares? So, yeah. So his wings are flickering. You just want to get through this. Keep smacking it. I think it takes 5 hits to knock this down. So that'll be 3, 4, One more, I think. I don't know if it has health. I think you just have to knock it down with a certain number of hits. But anyway, this should do it. Yeah. There you go. That falls down. Explodes. I never knew what was happening on PS2 when I saw this. But that building is now falling over. Don't ask how I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I play this game every year since I was like 13 or something. And I just see that and I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, the building fell over. So we just gotta run across it. But it's all done in cutscenes, so don't even worry about it. Took until the advent of high definition for me to tell what was going on there. Which is bad. It's not the game's fault either, I'm pretty sure it's my stupid brain. But anyway, here we go. There's Orin. Orin! Now, this is quite cool. I like this cutscene. I like most cutscenes in this game. The proper ones, with the FMV and all that, you know?
You are sure?
But, this is the end of the first episode, by the way.
This is it.
And if you got through this part of the game,
This is
there's no reason you can't beat the rest of it. Nothing in this game is especially hard. Even the super hard bosses at the end. You know, there's ways around them. So anyway, here we go. Shloop! Into the big vagina we go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope I've helped, and I'll see you in the next episode of Final Fantasy X walkthrough thing.